What up, it's Shankster94, and welcome to my 79th weekly Q&A. I am your host, THEGAMERSHANKSTER, also known as Shankster94. This is a place for you guys to ask questions, receive answers, communicate with each other, and have pitiful comment wars, and witness the occasional troll if we ever have one. Alright, so who do we got here? We got usual contenders, participants. We got Wyatt Chatron, Man of Muff, Action Racing Gamer, U.S. Army 916, Tina Schroeder, and that's about it. Alright. So let's get the 1 hour timer ready to go. There we go. So Wyatt with the first question. Congratulations, fighting reaching a 1.5 year anniversary. It's not an anniversary, only to him. Wyatt, am I at my girlfriend's house? No, she's here. At the house I've always been at. Figure the Fearless made it just in time, yep. Will I be voting on November 6th, White Chatron? No. I don't even know if I'm registered to vote. What was I doing before the Q&A? What will I be doing after? Well, before the Q&A, I actually had a bowl of cereal and I showered up, so that will answer your next question, which I know what it will be. What will I do and eat after this? I will go. I'll probably just kick back a little bit, and I'm actually going to be eating Olive Garden later. Figure the Fearless, how are things going with my group? So right today we're actually conducting some sort of trial with our pets. That's what we're doing today. Lakota Soldier 84. Have I heard of this game called The Cat Lady, and if so, would I play it? I haven't heard of it, so no. What best and worst thing that happened to me this week? Well, if you plan on starting to ask that as your third always question, find a different one, because I don't really like that one. That's nothing you need to know, really, Wyatt, not even you. Alternate Evil. Am I going to buy the typewriter keyboard for Resident Evil 2 Remake? No. Hello, Sean Kuhn. You're new. Yeah. I see that. Well, welcome to the Q&A. Wyatt, would I be sad if the pets kill each other? Highly doubt that's gonna happen. Wyatt, what's it like being high? Well, from my experience anyway, it can either be amazing, like like you start noticing things clearly around you and stuff like that. On other times it could be paranoid. It could cause paranoia. Or it could just simply relax you or make you tired. I don't know. It's different every time. You know, there's like thousands, maybe millions of different strands. Fear of the Fearless. Trial. Did one of my pets commit a crime? No. Trial as in conducting a test. A trial run. Wyatt with his super chat. Least and most favorite thing about Rev 2's weapons selection in general. My least favorite thing about Rev 2's weapons. Probably because like the handgun seems super weak. But in general, I don't like the upgrade system. My favorite thing about them really though is they have a lot of throwback weapons in the selection, especially in raid mode. Why would I ever smoke a super strong strain of weed? Yeah, if my girlfriend got it or something. Feargale, have I ever watched this 20-minute Resident Evil animation called Executor? 4D Executor? Yes, I have. Me and Wyatt Chachrin watched it together, actually. Man of Muff, have I heard that Resident Evil 4 got moved onto the Nintendo Switch? Yes, Wyatt told me. And I'm like, go figure, it's been the most ported Resident Evil game there is, so why not port it to the Switch? Lakota Soldier, other than survival horror, what other types of games do I play? Action, fighting, sports, etc. I play fighting games, actually, pretty well. And extreme sports games. Sean Kuhn, do I try fit on Resident Evil clothes franchise? I do have a couple shirts that have the Umbrella logo on them. So yeah. Wyatt with another $5, already $10 in the bin. Least and most favorite things about Resident Evil 4's sound effects. So what? Are you attaching super chats to all the questions that I skipped last time just to make me answer them? Is that what you're doing? Yeah. Well, anyway, least favorite thing about Resident Evil 4's sound effects. See, that's the thing. I don't have a least favorite thing about the sound effects because I don't pay attention to that. So, most favorite would be easier. Probably, I like how some creatures' themes are like really, really creepy. And head exploding is always satisfying. So, I would say least favorite thing is all the zealots going, oh, Lodi, Lodi, Lodi. Alright. Man of Muff, least and best thing about 4D Executor. The least thing about 4D Executor is its length, is its runtime. The best thing about 4D Executor is the original creatures. Yeah. That's fine with me, Wyatt. You're giving me your money. Tina Schroeder, turn into Chris or stay myself. I would much rather stay myself. Chris is unstable on the mind sometimes. Figure out the Fearless. You recently played Devil May Cry, the very first one, the other day, and you happen to have been finding obvious things that were from Resident Evil 3.5. Well, yeah, because Devil May Cry is inspired by Resident Evil 4. Sean Kuhn, worst death. Oh my gosh, worst death sentence. Death scene. The worst death scene, in my opinion, is Leon getting acidized by the Novistador in Resident Evil 4. Wyatt Chotram, worst and best weapon in Umbrella Corps. You know damn well I've never played it, so question denied. Man of Muff, AK-47 or F-2000 to survive zombie apocalypse. Take a look at the F-2000. I know what the F-2000 is, actually, Man of Muff, so I actually don't have to look at it. To survive zombie apocalypse, I totally would go with the F-2000. Definitely, I would go with the F-2000. Turn into Tina or stay myself? What? You're weird. No, I'm staying myself, no matter who I have a chance to turn into. Figure the feel is, on a scale of 1 to 10, what would I rate the Executioner, the Executor Mutant? The Executioner Magini? On a scale of 1 to 10, I would rate him an 8. He's one of the best enemies in Resident Evil 5. Tina Schroeder with a regular love symbol. White Shotron, how good would the name Resident Evil Freedom have been for an official canonical Resident Evil title? Assume it wouldn't be a fan-made game in this time. It probably would actually be a good game then, if they used it appropriately. Why would I get annoyed if you started reacting to all of my girlfriend's Facebook posts? You won't actually do this. Yeah, I kind of would. I'll be honest, I was kind of annoyed with you giving all wow reactions when I posted anything involving her. Lakota Soldier. Ever hear of this rock group called Ghost? And if so, what is my favorite song? I feel like I have heard of Ghost. I don't know any of their songs, though. Knowing them and listening to them are different things. Figure of the Fearless. Oh no, not the Executioner of a Genie, though I'm grateful to answer that. The Executor from Resident Evil Animation. I don't know what the Executor enemy really is. Is it... Oh, the Executor from 40 Executor. Yeah, rate that on a scale of 1 to 10, I actually only give that a 5. It's kind of a cheesy kind of enemy, if you ask me. Okay. White Children, have I ever been drunk and high? You mean crossfaded? Yes, I have. I have been crossfaded. Can I change the chat font on screen so that everything doesn't appear in all caps? What's your problem? I put it that way intentionally so it's easier to read. So, sorry why I decline your request. Favorite light gun game. Favorite light gun game. From U.S. Army 916. Duck Hunt? How was my Halloween? Not super festive. I worked and all, so I didn't really do anything. Spy Red Rum, by the way, I did my last Q&A on Halloween. Sean Kuhn, will Resident Evil 3 will be remade? Just asking. I would hope so. It's not up to me if it gets remade, but I would like it to be. Man of Muff, do I think the F-2000 looks like a sci-fi weapon? I kind of do. That's kind of why I like the look of it. White Chargeman, am I sad Halloween season is over and hyped for Halloween season 2019? No. Not sad it's over. I'm not hyped about it either. I mean, it never really was super festive for me. White Chargeman, choose from the following 2 loaders to survive the wow. Novistador Apocalypse. Riot gun with reload 2, 2 incendiary grenades and some duct tape, or the Ithaca M37, capacity 3, 2 Rev 2 exploding bottles, and an empty metal water bottle. How do you know that the Novistadors were derived from humans? Wyatt? Kind of doubt it. I almost don't think they were. But anyway. So Novistador, I would go with the first loadout. What? Hyped for Thanksgiving? Not really. Hyped for Christmas? Sure. Hyped for New Year's Eve? Nah. Feargale, have I ever seen the video where Resident Evil 3 was recreated through Far Cry 5? I've seen that floating around YouTube. I never clicked on it, though. Hyped for New Year's Day? No. Spy Red Room, would Hunk be in the Resident Evil 2 remake, or would it be DLC? I would feel like he'll be in it in some shape or form. He has to be, in order for it to be true. Choose from the following 2 letters to survive the Evil Umbrella White clone, plus Man of Glass Apocalypse. So basically a Glass Apocalypse, because what you are doesn't really matter. Browning, high power of fire rate run, 3 throwing knives, and 2 energy drinks. Or the Beretta 93R, 1 flash grenade, and a can of mace. I'll go with loadout B because of the 1 flash grenade. That will help me a lot more than the other things. Just some gaming, you think Capcom confirmed there will be no story DLC for the Resident Evil 2 remake? Okay. White Chatra, choose from the following 2 teams to survive the intelligent Industry Apocalypse. You, my girlfriend Leon, and loyal Jessica, or me and if Bruce McGivern, Al Lester, and fully human Dr. Cameron from Biohazard 40 Executor. I would go with loadout A. Spy Red Room, Ganado versus Majini. Who is better overall? Simple bad guy. Simple bad guy, Majini, I think, is better overall. Simple bad guy. White Chatron, yeah, in reference to Manif. All right. Al Lester versus Cindy Lennox. What's your obsession with Al Lester? I need to look that up. Oh, he's the Axeman in Outbreak Fallout 2. Wow. Well, so Al Lester versus Cindy Lennox. Cindy will obviously win. Al Lester versus Greg Mueller, on the other hand, I feel like Al will take him on easy. David King versus George Hamilton. David. Al Lester's, yeah, thanks, Manif. Spy Red Run. Barry Burton versus Alice, who is better revolver-wielding zombie fighter. Better revolver-wielding? It's definitely Barry Burton. Tina Schroeder. When I had to survive Operation Raccoon City in real life, who would be my partner? Wyatt or you? No, he may be stronger, but you're a pro in the game. Well, now that you told me that, I'm going with you. U.S. Army. Resident Evil Survivor 3 now is way more better graphics or more worst. I don't know, because Survivor 3 is the only one in the Survivor series I've never played because it's not in the Resident Evil series. Survivor 3, I believe, is actually called Dino Stalker or something like that. Michael Cho. Eat a hard-boiled egg with a crap ton of mustard, oyster sauce, and chocolate sauce, or eat poutine with different raw meats. I'll go with the poutine with different raw meats. Alright, well, Kevin Ryman versus Leon. Cindy Lennox versus my girlfriend. Actually, my girlfriend actually might come out on top. Yeah, these are getting retarded. You have to say video game skills wouldn't help much in real life situation. Well, she specifically through Operation Raccoon City, so if you know the game, you just might be able to get through it. U.S. Army, you're lagging. So yeah, that might happen in this stream, guys, because I got someone in the very next room watching Hulu, so it's sucking all of the bandwidth. So this might be another one of those really laggy ones, if it isn't for you already. Zombie kill, flaming baseball, or squeeze a tennis racket in its face. Huh. I think I would rather squeeze... No, flaming baseball. If I got it at a certain speed, it would just take its head right off and flame it. Huh. Tina Schroeder. Do I think Cindy Lennox is beautiful? Yeah, kind of. I mean, she probably is the most attractive of the three females in Outbreak. So... But Yoko is more my type. Anyway. What? If Ada was real, would I leave my girlfriend for a 100% chance to be with her? No. Not at this point. Spy Red Rom. Hunter versus Liquor. Which feral monster is better? Hunter. Much better. To Wyatt, can I boot her off Hulu? No, fuck you. If there could have been a fourth shotgun in Leon's campaign in Resident Evil 4, what would I have wanted to be? Ignore Ada's glitch shotgun. What would I have wanted it to be? Probably the model 1100. Yeah, there's no Skype, so the stream should be okay. Hopefully. Victor Montalbano, which of the Godfather movies is my favorite? You're in the camp where you struggle with 1 versus 2. I've actually never seen any of the Godfather movies. Tina Schroeder. Alyssa? She's feisty and she's like quick-tempered, so I don't think she's beautiful. Least to most favorite thing about Snapchat, what? Least favorite thing is I really don't care to use it. And I think it's overhyped. My most favorite thing is the filters it can provide. Least to most favorite thing about Facebook. My least favorite thing about Facebook is trying to keep up on it. My most favorite thing is it's a great way to find people in your life. if you haven't seen them for a very long time. Figure out the feel it. Zombie kill. Throwing darts to the head or make it drink alcohol and put a match in its mouth. Yeah, I'll make it drink alcohol and put a match in its mouth. Hell yeah. White Shotgun, least to most favorite thing about Marat Balamza? Well, my least favorite thing is him nitpicking everything in my playthroughs. My most favorite thing about him is the amount of information he could provide of a game. Michael Cho, shotguns for feet or chainsaws for fingers? I would rather have shotguns for feet. Yep. What is my favorite hair color, Tina Schroeder? It's probably brunette. Yeah. Sean Kuhn. Ever shoot a gun in real life? I've shot a Barrett 2022. That's about it. What I from least to most favorite thing about my subs in general. My least favorite thing is about seemingly more than 90% of them don't even watch my content. My most favorite thing about my subs is having them. Just some gamers. Should a fully automatic shotgun be in a Resident Evil game? A fully automatic? There hasn't been one yet? I think so, maybe. Michael Cho. If I can remember, what is the very first movie I saw? Genre regardless. The very, very first movie I've ever seen. There's no way to remember that, but it was probably The Lion King. I don't know for sure, though. First movie I ever saw in theaters was probably Titanic. Victor Montalbano, what about The Sopranos HBO show? I don't watch that. Why, at least the most favorite thing about the village area of Resident Evil 4? Least favorite thing of the village? Trying to think, like maybe some of the backtracking that you have to do in it and visit repetitive areas. Yeah. Most favorite thing about the village is it's the first area, so the enemies are relatively easy to deal with. Actually, you know what? Let me change my answer about my least favorite thing about it. My least favorite thing about the village is the fact that Leon can only do like a spin kick on need Ganados, while from the castle onward he can do a suplex. There you go. Man, why Yoko is my type? Because she's Asian. White Chatra, and least the most favorite thing about the castle area. Okay, most favorite thing is the fact that you can start doing the suplex. My least favorite thing is the weapons they have sometimes. They're relentless and they're deadly. They're the deadliest type of Ganado, in my opinion. The Zealots. And then the most and least favorite thing about the island. My least favorite thing is the sheer size of it. And it's like the longest chapters in the game. My most favorite thing about the island is how the enemies are at least modernized. So they have like stun rods and guns and whatnot. Tina Schroeder, do I think Kevin is beautiful? If I was gay, he might be average for me. Figure the Fearless. Best explosion in any Resident Evil game. The best explosion? In my opinion, it's the nuke going off in Resident Evil 3. That is the best explosion in any Resident Evil game. It's just amazing how they actually show the entire thing from start to finish. Like the Explosion of Raccoon City, yeah, is the best one. And 3 specifically. They've re-shown that explosion through like Outbreak and Chronicles too, but Spy Red Rum. If I had an improvised firearm, which would I use? A Roman candle, a slingshot with Molotov cocktails, or a flare gun? An improvised firearm? I would go with the Molotov cocktails with a slingshot. Yeah. White Chatron, Marat, a zombie kill question. God damn it, you're fucking... Marat, zombie kill question. Zombie kill question. Lure it into that zombie elephant's pen and it tramples it to death, or push it into a Berzak holding pen and it chomps it to death. Probably the Berzak holding pen and it chomps it to death. Think back to that nice inn or bar area that Leon and Chris talked to each other along with Rebecca and Vendetta. What are my most favorite things about it? My least favorite thing is the fact that I've only watched that movie once and I really don't know anything about it to really accurately answer this question. My most favorite thing about that bar is the fact that I slightly remember it, and that's all I can give you on that matter. Tina Schroeder, when I have to choose, try to survive. If I had to choose, try to survive Leon or Chris's campaign. Leon's. Figure out the fearless. Best decapitation effect in Resident Evil game. It must be a full head loss. So Code Veronica, Rev 1 and 2, Survivor, Dead Aim, and a guide no count. Okay, well that's easy. The best decapitation effect for me is definitely it's the original Resident Evil. It's just so much blocky blood that comes out. Alright. White Chatron, would I prefer the package you sent me to contain a bomb that blows me up, or poisoned all the drinks? I would rather you just put poison in drinks. That way it doesn't kill the people below and next to me either. You homicidal maniac. You genocidal maniac. Speaking of which, I don't think I got him yet. I wouldn't anyway since it's the weekend. Why Marat conspires with Bill Plummet to kill me by throwing me into a pit of 2 Indisus, or Manif conspires with Hoodstar to kill me by trapping me in an arena with Curtis Midler's final form. I think that would be more humorous, so I'm going with the second choice, the latter. U.S. Army 916. What is cool looking creature in the Resident Evil series? A cool looking creature in the series. It's probably the original Hunter Alpha. I think it's pretty cool looking. Alright. White Chatron, is my girlfriend aware of my past feud with Hoodstar? No. Hoodstar says my girlfriend or Bill Plumley does. Rather Bill Plumley. Hoodstar, pathetic skinny ass loser is. That would just be horrible. Where does the island exploding at the end of Resident Evil 4 rank for me? Good 7.5 out of 10. Michael Cho, AA-12s with infinite explosion rounds as haywire jetpacks, or surgically implant an infinite hand cannon in my neck. I won't feel pain whenever I shower. I will use the infinite explosive rounds as haywire jetpacks with AA-12s. That would be crazy. Tina Schroeder, Hunter Tina versus Zombie Wyatt. Hunter versus Zombie. Yeah, obviously. You'll just slice his head off. Wyatt, my girlfriend cheats on me with a 10... That's horrible, dude. That's not funny. I'm not answering that. Just some gamer. Who do I think a remake should be made for? Should it be made for the original fans, or should it be made for the new generation? I think for both, to be honest. But if it had to be one or the other, I think it would be better for the new generation. Because we got our original, which the new generation hates, apparently. Tina Schroeder, in that case, Liquor Tina versus Crimson Head Wyatt. Feel like the Liquor's still going to win. Wyatt, S75 or the Dragunov SVD in terms of firing speed? Dragunov. Yeah, Man of Mouth decapitation was in Resident Evil 1. It was. Would I rather eat a meal of cow tongue or octopi? Wyatt Chatron. Octopi. I should get it tomorrow. Alright. Would I rather be stuck on an island alone or with someone who talks incessantly? I'd rather be on there with someone who talks incessantly, because at least I have an extra person. Spyrodrum, what if Resident Evil had a joke weapon as a reward for beating the game on its hardest mode? Would it be a knife that can insta-kill any zombies? Or a 12,000 round Colt 1911 that has rapid fire? Or Mega Chainsaw Ganado Chainsaw? What would I choose? I would go with a knife that can insta-kill any zombies. Yeah. Do I know the Resident Evil manhwas? They are great. I don't know what those are. Huh. How much time? Alright, we're past the halfway mark. This is going pretty fast. I like it. Let's see. Would I rather have a cook or a maid? What, Judge? A cook. Yeah, a cook. Spy Red Rum. Or, no, U.S. Army 916. Replace all the enemies in the Resident Evil series into tofu? No. Figure out the Fearless. Zombie kill. Crush its head on a heavy textbook, or in a heavy textbook, or crush its head in a drawer. I think a drawer would be more hilarious and funny, so yeah, I'll go with that. Man of Mouth, do I like the RPG in Resident Evil 4 or 5 more? I like it in 4 more. It sounds more explosive and powerful. So why Chandra, my girlfriend becomes rich but refuses to share any of it or buy me anything, or I cheat on her with a tender. Now I'd rather my girlfriend become rich. She could really that would actually make me pretty happy. I don't care if she doesn't share any of it. Would I rather have a desk job or an outdoor job? A desk job. Not an outdoorsy person. Michael Cho, what colors do I find more attractive on a girl? Warm colors or cool colors? Cool colors, actually. What? Would I rather propose to my girlfriend or she propose to me? I would rather propose to her. Would I rather be proposed to in private or in front of my family and friends? In private. Manny Stovall, S75 sniper rifle. My thoughts? I don't know too much about it. The S75 is the bolt action one from Resident Evil 5, right? I'm pretty sure. And I don't really care much for bolt action rifles. They bother me a lot. They take way too long. Their rate of fire is unbearable for me. White Chatron, would I rather be on a survival reality show or a dating game show? Assume I have no girlfriend right now. I'd rather be on if I had no girlfriend right now, I'd probably rather be on a dating game show. Also, would I rather be too busy or be bored? To be honest, I think I would rather be too busy, because being bored sucks a lot. Being busy, I mean, it's just like, at least it's giving you something to do. Tina Schroeder, the manhwas are like mangas, but from Korea. The stories are not canon, but really good. No. Alright. Mandy Stover, Killer 7 and a hand cannon from Resident Evil 4, my thoughts. Killer 7 is a weak-ass magnum. I don't care to use it that much. Hand cannon is a badass magnum, and I think it's worth the struggle of getting 5 stars on every stage with every character in Resident Evil 4 to get. I do. White Chacham trivia question. What does RPG stand for? Rocket Propelled Guidance. Right? Why would I rather travel the U.S. and see the sights in a motorhome or by plane? By plane. Why would I rather be 4'5" or 7'7"? So super short or super tall? I'd rather be super short. Yeah. Man, do I think Wesker should not have been dead in Resident Evil 5? I don't really care at this point. Maybe I was a little like, oh, he's finally dead, but I wasn't like upset. Just some gamer. Which weapons am I hoping to see in Resident Evil 2 Remake? I'm hoping some sort of boomstick, like a massive shotgun of some sort. Tina Schroeder. For example, I learned the origins from most of his characters in Nemesis William fights. I see. Would would I rather have... God, I'm getting tired of this would you rather. Enough of it. Would I rather have my first child when I'm 18 or when I'm 40? 18. Thoughts on the Matrix reloading style, discarding empty guns and pull out loaded ones. I think if you have all that pocket room, it would be better fit for something else. White Chachran, would I rather spend the next year exempt from all taxes or have 1 month paid vacation? I'd rather spend the next year exempt from all taxes. Yeah, seriously. Would I rather have the best house in a bad neighborhood or the worst house in a good neighborhood? I'd rather have the worst house in a good neighborhood. I'm not shallow, I'm not preferential like that. But if the area is good, then that makes me feel safe. Man of Muff. Do I think the M82A1 should be in a Resident Evil game? Take a look at it. Wow, man, if you're actually the one making me look up things, not Wyatt for once. M82A1. No, I don't think so. That seems like a more modern... That seems like the type of gun who would be in an action type of game, and we're done. I'm done with Resident Evil having action elements. So, Manny Stovall, Striker from Resident Evil 4 and 5, my thoughts. Like, what do you want me to say, Manny? Like, I think the capacity of those weapons is amazing, and that could come in handy if you're someone who likes capacity. I'm not, though, so I don't care much for it. White Chitron, if I ever got married and settled down, would I stop playing Resident Evil? You mean, would I stop my channel? It just might happen. I don't know. Depends on how hard it gets. Man of Mouth, rocket proper grenade. Huh? Rocket propelled grenade. Okay, so I was close. Spy Red Rum, best Resident Evil 5 Mercenaries loadout in terms of use is the best for me. In terms of use, for me, the best loadout is Barry's handgun. Nah, hold on. In terms of use, it'd probably be Chris Heavy Metal from Reunion. The Gatling gun and the stun rod, because the stun rod is awesome to kill enemies with since it counts as a melee kill. Yeah, it's the best use for me. Manny Stovall, Elephant Killer from Resident Evil 6. My thoughts. It's my favorite Magnum in the game. Oh, those are my thoughts. U.S. Army 916. New characters from Resident Evil 2 Remake. Hank Hill. No. Lightning Hawk from Resident Evil 5 and 6. My thoughts. It's the weaker Magnum of both of those games. I mean, I understand people might want to use it because it has the higher capacity. Again, not my style. I don't like them that much. White Chotron, if I had to name the franchise something besides Resident Evil or Biohazard, what would I name it? Undead Conspiracy. Manny Stovall, Magnum from Resident Evil 2, my thoughts. When it's customized, it's badass. White Chatron, would I rather go to the movie? Would I rather go without movies or junk food the rest of my life? Junk food. I would rather get rid of junk food in my life. Because that's not... Movies aren't shortening my lifespan. Junk food is. Would I rather sing a song in front of complete strangers or my closest friends? Obviously in front of my friends. Closest friends. Tina Schroeder, soon you have a birthday and you become an official adult. Somehow you're kind of afraid. Was I afraid too? So what, you're about to turn 18? Or are you about to turn 21? Because, like, adulthood is considered at 18. 21 is just, like, a more adulty number because it means you can drink, smoke, and whatnot. But either way, kind of was, yeah, because you're gonna start having responsibilities now. White Chatron, Manif is now doing the annoying lookup questions. So you admit they're annoying. Would I rather own my own boat or my own plane? I'd probably rather own my own plane. Holy shit. Just some gamer. What's one Resident Evil weapon that really sucks but had potential to be good? You know what? Probably the Mine Thrower in Resident Evil 3. Yeah. What? Would I rather be able to breathe underwater or fly through the air? I'd rather be able to breathe underwater. Feargale, which Resident Evil character pulls off the best fighting moves? The best fighting moves? I would say... Honestly, I would say Jill Valentine. Yeah. Michael Cho, eat eggshells with bay leaves or find and cook roadkill? Ugh. I would rather eat eggshells with bay leaves. White Shawtrain, would I ever neglect my girlfriend or wife or and future children as a necessary sacrifice to maintain my channel? Absolutely not. Would I rather have a family of 12 or never be able to have children at all? I'd rather never have children at all. In that scenario. Man of Muff. The M82 is an anti-material rifle. It shoots 50 cal. Nah, still. I know, it looks like a beast. It looks like an anti-material rifle. Manny Stovall, what are my thoughts on the Mercenaries from 4, 5, and 6? Resident Evil 4, I think it's a worthy challenge to get 5 stars with everybody on it. Resident Evil 5 is my favorite type of Mercenaries and all. Above all, I played the hell out of Mercenaries Reunion. Resident Evil 6 is decent. It can be fun, and I have gotten some pretty high scores on it. But yeah, it's not as good as 5 for me. White Chatron, would I rather have the details of my financial life or my love life be made public? My love life. My financial life, no, that's my business. Red 9 stock, my thoughts. It's a necessary addition to the Red 9. It really stabilizes it and it makes it look cooler. Tina Schroeder, choose a superpower. Being good in shitty games, have a lot of annoying fanboys, or have a twin. Are those last two really a superpower? So I'm going to go with being good in shitty games. Hey, Saad Kilf, great to see you. Let me see. Alright. Manny Stovall, C handgun, C shotgun, C magnum from Resident Evil 2, my thoughts. C handgun is an ammo eater, it's not the best. C shotgun, that boomstick, man, it has the best firing sound of any gun in any Resident Evil game. It's a beast, I love that thing. And the C magnum, of course, is... I save it for boss battles only, really. White Chatron, would I rather live the rest of my life as a monk or followed continuously by paparazzi? Probably I'd rather live the rest of my life as a monk. Also, 10 Hunter Muse versus the Iluzija. The Elu Zija just remains invisible and will hunt them all down. Hunters become hunted. Also, Calm, Cool, and Collected Resident Evil 4 Leon versus Enraged Resident Evil 6 Chris in a word puzzle game. Yeah, Leon will win easily. Fear Gear the Fearless would enjoy a nice steak with peers or enjoy a drink with Chris. I would rather. I'd rather enjoy a nice steak with. No, I would rather enjoy a drink with Chris. Yeah. White Shatron. Calm, Cool, Collected Leon versus Enraged 6 Chris in a vicious bar fight. Chris might win that one. Michael Cho, binoculars that shoot lasers or the infinite hand cannon with the weakest ammo? I'd rather have binoculars that shoot lasers in that scenario. U.S. Army, have I ever looked up SCP-87? Yeah, I know about that. It's a game, isn't it? It's like Containment Breach, something like that. Manny Stovall, Mine Thrower from Resident Evil 3 or Resident Evil 4? My thoughts. And Resident Evil 4. Okay, the one from Resident Evil 3 is a shitty-ass weapon. It got me killed in my full play, so I don't like it at all. Resident Evil 4, it's a little more useful. It can be kind of funny to defeat enemies with it. But yeah, at the end of the day, it's still not too useful. Mine Throwers just have a bad reputation in the Resident Evil series. Tina Schroeder, be alcohol addict or weed addict? I would much, much rather be a weed addict. Much rather than alcoholism. Alcoholism sucks. White Shatron, who would make a hotter porn? Who would make hotter porn? Ada or Sheva? Sheva would make hotter porn, definitely. She has a sexier body than Ada. Would I rather spend 2 weeks stuck in a psychiatric hospital or stuck in an airport? An airport? A lot more. Man, remember when I got instantly killed in Resident Evil 3 speedrun because Mine Thrower? Yep, exactly. Got my head cut off. Third least favorite thing? Yeah, not a good question, you know it. Saad Kelf. Any part of the game Resident Evil Witches did not exist even if it was more than a part. The death of Luis in 4 I wish didn't exist. White Chatron, least and most favorite thing about Resident Evil 5's Mercenaries mode. My least favorite thing about it is the enemies in it are more relentless and they don't have much like time between their hits. My favorite thing about it though is Wesker's dash. Yeah. White Chatron Hunks Resident Evil 4 custom TMP. My thoughts. Out of all the TMPs in the game, his is the best. So I like it just a little bit. I wish it was in the main game as a usable weapon. It is in the main game in a cutscene, however. I believe Krauser uses it. Also, Wesker's silenced Resident Evil 4 handgun. My thoughts. Also, how did Wesker get the same exact gun Leon has in Resident Evil 4? I don't know. That's really interesting to look into. But anyway, the silenced Resident Evil 4 handgun, I like it because I like the look of silencers on handguns. It makes the handgun look bigger because it's longer. I've always liked silencers. Spy Red Room. Favorite animated movie? The Lion King. White Chatron. Would I rather end hunger or hatred? I would rather end hatred because then we would work together to end hunger. Yep. White Chatron, 10 Farfarellos versus the Iluzija. Now, Farfarellos are interesting because they're also invisible. I think the 10 Farfarellos might take him on. Yeah. Was the C handgun from Resident Evil 2 a weak gun? No, it wasn't weak. It didn't really change the firepower of the handgun. It just made it burst fire. So that's where I think it's pointless to make it burst fire. Manny Stovall, what is my opinion on the tick from the Sega Saturn in Resident Evil 1? I don't know anything about it, so I don't have an opinion on it. Tina Schroeder, have a lot of annoying fanboys or a lot of annoying fangirls? What do you think? I think I would rather have a lot more fangirls. Because it'd be interesting. It's interesting. I'd even do appeal to some gamer girls out there, such as yourself. White shot trend, never be able to see my girlfriend again. She would appear invisible only to me, but I could still hear her, touch her, etc. Or never be able to hear, smell, or feel her ever again. If I chose the second scenario and touch her, I would simply not feel anything. I guess I would rather never be able to see her, but still be able to feel, hear, and touch her, you know? Because then I can somehow morph reality into actually seeing her. Especially if I'm stoned out of my mind. Alright. Manny Stover, what are my thoughts on the Lurker from Resident Evil 0? It's an enemy you shouldn't underestimate. I got lucky. I almost died from it, apparently. But, yeah, it's not to be underestimated. Michael Cho, last question from you. Have Gordon Ramsay hunt me down because I have the lamb sauce. That is funny as hell. Where's the lamb sauce? Or watch The Office with my eyes wide open for eternity with no food and water. Well, I've never watched The Office, so I don't know how bad that would be. So I guess I will watch The Office with my eyes wide open for eternity. White Shatron, if enraged, Resident Evil 6 Leon had gone toe-to-toe with enraged, unstable Chris from a martial arts fist fight. Leon would have still won. Figure the Fearless. Do I think there will become a time when Leon and Chris do fight each other? They almost did. They practically did in Resident Evil 6 and in Resident Evil Vendetta almost. Tina Schroeder. Have I heard the song Goodbye Horses at least once until next time? Because then you can give me the most epic questions. Ever. Unfortunately, no, I've never heard the song Goodbye Horses. Alright, what? Okay, guys, I've got to do something. I really want to catch up right now, and I just can't seem to. So, I'm going to put slow mode on just a little bit. I'm just going to set it for 60 seconds, so a minute in between questions. Okay. So, anyway, White Chatron. French Kiss, Resident Evil 4, Leon, or Luis? Luis. Fergale, might as well ask a sexual-themed question. Have I ever been tempted to install a nude mod on a Resident Evil game? No, I've never been tempted to do so. I just watch the ones that have already been done online. White Chachrin, least and most favorite thing about French kissing a girl in real life. Why do you want me to describe that on the open internet? No, Wyatt, you're crossing moral boundaries. I'm not answering these. And that goes for the next one, obviously, too, because, yeah, that's even crazier. Manny Stovall, grenade launcher from 1, 2, 3, Code Veronica, dead aim, outbreak. Too many questions, Manny. You're gonna have to slim it down. Least, Feargale, who's faster, Sonic or Wesker? Sonic. Saad Kelf, do I play Resident Evil 4 mod Rising of Evil? No. There was going to be a Silence TMP in Resident Evil 4, but it was cut, Manny Stovall. That would have been interesting. I would have loved that. Alright, White Chatron, end crack addiction or end heroin addiction? I would much rather end heroin addiction. Heroin is, like, so much worse, I think, than crack. End alcoholism or end cancer? I would rather end cancer, because alcoholism is choice. Cancer is not a choice. Manif. I know, right? What the fuck is that question? Just Some Gamer. Do I prefer Resident Evil 4's Matilda or Resident Evil 6's Matilda? I think I prefer 6's more. Nightboy, you just got in and you want to know how long we got? Damn. There's only 6 minutes left as of now, dude. Yeah, you're real late. White Shotchin, Resident Evil 6 Chris dual-wielding Wyndhams with Fire Rate 2 versus Resident Evil 6 Ada with the classic explosive-tipped bowgun. I think 6 Chris dual-wielding Wyndhams is gonna win. Yeah. Spy Red Rum, you're gonna... You're gonna answer for Wyatt, so in which case I'm not gonna answer. Manny Stovall, Resident Evil Survivor, my thoughts. Not the best game, has very cheesy voice dialogue. It does have a slightly original story compared to the franchise, but that's the only thing good about it, maybe. White Church from my family would always be invisible, or... I think you worded that question wrong. What? My family always be invisible, or my family would be? That's how you said it. Do you mean you rather me be invisible to my family, or my family be invisible to me? I would rather... I'd probably rather myself be invisible to my family. Also, never be able to hear anything you say ever again, or anything Manif. Probably rather never hear anything you say ever again. What? Because half the time you ask annoying things. Manif has nothing but positivity in his questions most of the time. Tina Schroeder, since you appeared here for the first time, do I think your English has become better? Yeah, quite a bit. Night Boy, where's the fucking lamb sauce? No, it's more like, where's the fucking turbot? Where's the fucking turbot? You're cooking in a burnt pan, you fucking dick. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright. Thanks. Now you got me on a Gordon Ramsay freaking spree. Alright. What? Resident Evil 6 Chris gets pissed off at me, or Krauser's Final Form does? Rather Resident Evil 6 Chris. Hello. Feargale, have I ever broken something or rage quit in any game? Yeah, I've broken my PS1 before in Rage. No, yeah, PS1. PS1. I've broken a PS1 in Rage before. I smashed it with a hammer, literally. White Chashrin, last song I listened to was Breaking the Habit by Linkin Park. The last movie I watched anywhere was... was Halloween. Yep. Alright, man, if Gordon Ramsay criticism too much, yeah. Which worst date me and my girlfriend have been on so far? Not your business. Tina Schroeder, what would I think? When Krauser have a comeback in Rev 3? No. Skipping that one. Spy Red Run, what car do I drive? I'm not giving you the exact year, make, and model. I'm not giving you the year, but I do drive a Toyota Corolla. Wyatt, I guess I'll answer half of this question about being in a relationship. The best thing about it is I love her very much, and it's amazing, and we're actually taking steps for our life. We don't have a bad thing about our relationship. We really don't. Manny, what are my thoughts on the Tyrant R and Tyrant C from Resident Evil Outbreak File 2? If I can even remember what they are, really, but... I don't really have much thoughts on them. Wyatt, end cancer or end all trolling and online harassment? End cancer still. Because, again, the trolling and harassment is a choice. U.S. Army, Resident Evil 1 Tyrant, Resident Evil 2 G. Bergen, Resident Evil 3 Nemesis, Resident Evil 4 Fort. I don't know what you're asking here at this point. They're like the final bosses of everything. Wyatt with a $2 donation. Is my girlfriend gonna show up in time? I'll bring her out before I turn off the stream. She's not gonna make the Q&A, like when the questions stop. Because speaking of which, we have less than 30 seconds. So yeah, guys, you should stick around for surprise at the end. Even when my timer goes off, you shouldn't leave just yet. You'll have an opportunity here. Anyway, I need to answer. Chris kills me with Resident Evil 4's Matilda, or Manif kills me with the Killer 7? Wyatt. I'd rather Manif kill me with the Killer 7. Alright, that's the timer going off. So the last question I'm going to answer is Spy Red Rums. What if Dodge gave me a Dodge Start Demon in the Barilla color? How would I feel? That is the last question. Alright. Sorry, Wyatt, you don't get one. Nope. It's past it. Alright. So... Feargale, have I ever been sent any weird messages from fans? Sometimes, yeah. I don't know specifics right now, but I have been, I'm pretty sure. Manny stole a Matilda from Resident Evil 4, my thoughts. It's an ammo eater, just like it's like origin from Resident Evil 2. I don't use it that much. I don't think it being an award for completing normal mode is like not real worthy. You know? Alright. Just some gamers. Should stealth be a thing in Resident Evil? Yeah. Like for liquors, especially. Dipsy Coo. Wish me a smooth moving from our girlfriend. Thank you very much, man. Yeah, Wyatt, but remember, I choose the last question. The timer doesn't matter. You got a question in after the timer went off before, and I made yours, so quit whining. It's the last question I see. That's the way it's always been. Alright. Would my family always be invisible, or my friends would be? There we go. Okay. Probably my friends. Frigale, did I hear that the PlayStation Classic Mini Console will have Resident Evil 1's Director's Cut non-DualShock Edition? I heard it will have a version of Resident Evil 1, so it's cool. That it's the non-DualShock. That's good, because the regular Director's Cut is better. Wyatt, best and worst thing about dating a trans girl? Just imagine. No. Not even going there. Manny stole a linear launch from Code Veronica, my thoughts. Man, considering its only use really is on Alexia Ashford, yeah, I don't get a lot of use out of it. I think it's pointless. The rocket launcher is better. What? Never be able to hear from my mom or my dad again. I don't feel like answering that. You're asking very bad questions today, Wyatt. Will I ever be as legendary as a cook as Gordon Ramsay? No. Tina Schroeder. Fate deciding question. On the next cosplay party, you want to play Eileen Galvin, your idol, but it would not be the good because she looks more mature. Should you try it anyway? If you want to, you do what you want, alright? Watch out, who's more legendary safe? Anthony Bourdain or Gordon Ramsay? Gordon Ramsay. Gordon Ramsay versus one Hunter Elite. Gordon Ramsay. Frigale, what was the game that caused me to rage quit and break my PS1? Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4. Yeah. Last girl I kissed before I met my girlfriend? None of your business. Manif, what game was I playing when I smashed? Yeah, I answered that just now. If my girlfriend started talking about how awesome my exes would be, I'd be like, why are you telling me that? That's why. Why, have I heard of the term sports utility truck? The Hummer is an example of this. Yeah, I have. Saad Kelf, what is the green prophylaxis used for treatment in Resident Evil? I have no idea. I've never even heard that word. Tina Schroeder, do I think about marrying my girlfriend and get kids? Not anytime soon. No. Wyatt, your patron pledge goes up $10 or Manif pledges $7 a month? I'd rather Manif pledges $7 because then he finally gets on that bandwagon. But yeah, Spy Rider. What if Dodge gave me a Dodge SRT Demon in the umbrella color? How would I feel? I'd be stoked. I'd be stoked. So yep, that's the last question. Alright guys, so if you just hold on a sec, I'm gonna see if I can do something real quick. Those of you who are still here, I hope you guys are still there. Alright guys, I would like you to meet someone. This is Jenica.
Hi, nice to meet everyone.
Yep. So yeah, she's just here for the week, and we're trying our cats out basically is what we're doing for this visit. So yep. All right guys. So thanks for the Q&A. You finally met Jenica, your girlfriend. So I'll see you guys later. All right. This is Shankster94, aka The Gamer Shankster. Rate, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to follow these links here: Facebook, Twitter, Patreon. Shout out to Wyatt Chatchard for being my one and only patron. See you guys later.